What is up, people? It's SJ in the early day, and you are listening to Sports vs. Entertainment. And today's grand topic is the road to Wrestlemania. As a WWE fan, I love this time of year, and it's always a lot of fun to speculate and hypothesize on what might exactly happen. See, the road to Wrestlemania this year is particularly a good one. Now, this is largely due to the fact that no one can really pick a clear winner for the Royal Rumble. And this is exactly what makes it so exciting, as in the last few years it was actually quite easy to pick the winner of the Royal Rumble. As a fan, you kinda understood which way the company was heading. However, this year it proves to be just a little bit more challenging. So what we plan on doing today is perhaps diving into the Royal Rumble just a little bit and use the process of elimination to see which superstars are more likely to be eliminated, thus leaving us with a winner and somewhat of an understanding of what the road to WrestleMania might look like. So to start with, let's just jump on the Brock and Goldberg dilemma. See, I personally don't believe either of those superstars are going to win the Royal Rumble. The reason for this is that I could actually see WWE booking Brock and Goldberg in a match by themselves. They're a standalone attraction, and they're even big enough stars where the draw is appealing by themselves. They don't need to be in the main event. Personally, I think WWE will capitalize on this and therefore leave them to themselves. The next superstar that perhaps is not going to win the Royal Rumble this year is Seth Rollins. And that's purely because of his build-up and calling out Triple H. I think at this stage it's a pretty much guarantee that he would be fighting or going up against Triple H at WrestleMania. So that eliminates him and Triple H. Now, if we were to look at the feuds we have at the moment, I personally believe Roman Reigns will go over Kevin Owens in the Royal Rumble, which in turn would hopefully create a bit of tension between Kevin Owens and Y2J, thus feuding for the United States Championship at WrestleMania. If we are to look at the other big fights, I personally see The Undertaker going up against Braun Strowman. As for Cena and Styles, I've called it before and still believe it's going to happen. At WrestleMania, they will fight for the WWE Championship. Sadly, I don't see Bray Wyatt doing anything much more than dealing with his family dilemmas, and hopefully taking on Randy Orton for leadership of the Wyatt family. I can definitely see WWE doing something with the IC title. Something like a ladder match that includes Dean Ambrose, The Miz, Dolph Ziggler, and other superstars from SmackDown. Something that resembles what they did a few years ago. This leaves superstars like Rusev and Sami Zayn on the out, along with Baron Corbin. Sadly, I don't believe it's their year. So, with all of those possibilities discussed, it only leaves one match empty, and that's Roman Reigns' match for the Universal Championship. And seeing as though Roman Reigns is a member of Raw, the Royal Rumble would need to be won by a superstar from the Raw roster, thus challenging Roman Reigns for his Universal Championship at WrestleMania. The only one superstar that I see jumping out from the Raw roster and winning the Royal Rumble is Finn Balor. In the past, WWE has shown how much they're willing to invest in Finn Balor, and I think this will shine through in the Royal Rumble. Now, personally, I'm a very big fan of Finn Balor. However, he hasn't been around for the last year due to injuries, and no one's disregarding what he's done and achieved in NXT. However, it would be nice or refreshing to see a superstar that's not part-time or returning from injury win the Royal Rumble. Superstars like Dean Ambrose, Bray Wyatt, The Miz, Dolph Ziggler, Rusev, Sami, or even Cesaro could in fact benefit from that push by winning the Royal Rumble. So there you have it, people, my understanding of the road to WrestleMania, and more importantly, who will win 2017's Royal Rumble. That's all we have time for today. Thanks for listening, people. Don't forget to leave a comment, like this video, and subscribe.